Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Blind Save podcast together with Pontus and Ake.
Hey.
All good?
Hi guys. All
Great.
good. Let's rock.
Let's rock. Exactly.
Hyvä.
Yeah. So we have 3 more episodes today to discuss, and so let's get to that.
Let's get going.
Yes. So here's the first one from actually finally we can watch ladies.
I see who that is in the net.
Yeah.
Do you see?
Yeah, I recognize immediately.
Yes,
I was gonna say.
Yes, Ake. Yeah, but this is just watch it.
Fjällstedt då tar en lång löpning. Joelsson får med sig bollen. Får in backhanden också på första stolp.
I saw this.
Yeah.
So Aki, you go first.
Ouch.
I'm just gonna show you again. So,
Yeah, please.
Joelsson får med sig bollen. Får in backhanden också på första stolp.
So what do you think?
I'm pretty confused because what I saw her being on the post, but then the ball went in. So was the player exactly on in the way of the camera to see her go off from the post? I'm really confused.
Yeah, you're kind of. It's really quick, but she does leave the post. She does.
So my question is that is that an accident, or did she have some purpose for that she left the post, or?
She read that the player in the middle was free, but the direction that she left from the post was still a little bit off. So misinterpretation of the situation and a mistake and all that combined, I think is the end result. Damn, I hate to see that goal go in.
Yeah, I think I think that's super clever by Joelsson because Tiltu sees that Fjällstedt is open on the far side. So she's like, okay, the reasonable thing to do here is to pass her. So I'm going to go along with the pass. And then Joelsson is just super awake and notices that she's like too eager to leave. And she actually shoots it there on purpose. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100, of course, but she's such a clever player. I wouldn't be surprised if that was on purpose. And I still think that Tiltu actually did the right thing. Maybe a bit early, but, had the right idea.
The idea was good. Therefore, that's why I said the accidental misreading a little bit. Timing was off. So it's a sum of all those, I would say. Also, of course, the player was smart and clever.
Yeah, and it would be the reasonable thing to do to play it to Fjällstedt on the far side. So it is painful to watch, but I want to give some credit because I think she read it. She read it pretty well. Just left too soon.
Are you sure this was not an accident?
I'm not 100% sure. I watched it on SSL Play before, like yesterday, and it looked then like it was on purpose, but I could be wrong. Maybe we should give the goalie the benefit of the doubt and say there was luck from Joelsson. I don't know.
Yeah, I actually.
The player was free in the center, and there was there 3 of the defending team players in the middle, but still the player was free. Okay. That was kind of
free-ish, yeah.
Yeah, free-ish.
Yeah, this is the case when people watch it, they would say, this looks bad for a goalie, but actually I think it's whether it's a really bad luck or super smart by a player. But I really like the idea what you said, that she actually mostly did the right thing. She was ready to make a move.
But I mean, if it is a situation where you trust your defenders to 100%, then what you could do is just stay there, even though I know there's a pass available here and I'm not going to move. This is your job and I'm staying and play the team defense more. So this becomes kind of she's trying to do her job with covering Joelsson on the ball, and she's also trying to be prepared for the pass. So maybe it should be more of a team effort in this situation. Like, I don't care that she's open. I'm staying on you because I know that you're a scorer, which she is. She's known as a scorer. So
yeah, but now if we have to give a tip for other goalkeepers, should they stay in those situations at the post, or should they try to risk like Tilto did and was maybe in this case was not successful? In general, for other goalkeepers, what would you suggest for situations like this?
My advice is trust your read, no matter what the reading is. So instead of saying when the player is here and I have one here, I always do this. I want to encourage all goalies to just read the situation and trust whatever, even if it's wrong. This is how I interpret it, and this is the play that I'm choosing, and I'm sticking to it. That's my take. Just trust your read, whatever your read of the situation is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to the old man style and say that always stay with the ball. So first, always take the shot, and if there's a pass, then you react to it. That would be my interpretation. And especially if you use your hands a lot, then push with the hand and use the leading leg to make the save. Like in the last video, actually, or the last podcast we did, there was this massive save with the leading leg.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. So I'm the little bit boring guy. So stay in the net, stay always ready for the shot, and then react if something happens.
Okay. Good.
I'll be the boring one.
Yeah, it makes reason actually in some case. All right, let's move forward. We have more videos to discuss, and so here is another one, which is a big discussion.
Yeah. I was here for this game.
So again. So what do you think, guys? Should the players do that? I mean, should the goalkeepers use that kind of move, or because I'm pretty negative to this, I would never suggest do the kind of this kind of
attack.
Yeah, kind of attack with the hand, because then you don't have anything. If you do it with a leg, then you still have some body left.
Yeah. I mean, now that I'm working with Lara in Pixbo, she's the first goalie that I've ever had that is successful with going head first. So she actually does that to me when we do penalties. Even though I know she could do it, she actually succeeds in going head first.
Maybe a bad shooter.
Probably that's part of it, but she does it to other players as well. And it's okay. So I guess generally I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're someone who repeatedly has success with it, then why not? I spoke to Oscar, the guy who did this penalty, and he could tell very, very early that this goalie was super excited and like basically doing this, kind of like, I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you. So he's waiting for it. And then, and I mean, I stole a kind of expression from the NBA where they say KYP, know your personnel. And if you're playing the Pixbo men's team and you get a penalty, and you would know that this is the guy who's going to take our penalties because he's been doing it all season, and I think he's not missed one. And this is not a player that you attack at all. Even if it's with your legs or your hands, you don't attack this guy. So that's where his mistake was, I believe, just not knowing who he was facing.
Yeah, reasonable.
Yeah, I could continue on that. What I feel there was normally in penalty shots, I would like to see us goalies wait for the first action, and then we do the counter action. So the reaction is ours. Then we have the benefit. Yeah, I agree 100% with Pontus that the goalie showed it too early that he wanted to attack. He was twitching a little bit and he was excited. So in general, I recommend goalies to be patient, and if they want to attack with the legs and kick the player somewhere, but not on the knees. Make sure that you get the ball.
And mask your intention, as you're saying, to get away from the twitching, so that it's not that obvious that you're not doing like, I'm gonna attack you.
But maybe
so you have to mask.
maybe you can challenge the player with that by showing that you're gonna maybe attack, but actually you wait. And I think I'm really bad in penalties. I always was bad in penalties, but I guess that's the main thing in the penalties about challenging the player, not just waiting shy goalie in the corner waiting when the player is coming to you, but like really trying to challenge him to mix his mind when the player have play to put player in the situation when it's hard for him to make a decision. Should I make a shot or should I play with a goalie? You know. So, but in this case, it was super easy because it was so clear what the goalie is going to do.
Yeah, too obvious.
Yeah. Okay, great guys. All right, and let's get to the last episode. So here it is from Czech Republic.
Lucas.
You have to be really tall to play like this. That's my opinion, but
he's huge.
Yeah, and I think that this is really like typical Czech goalie style, like like Kafka did before, playing like that, going quite a long way and then just doing those dives, and he was very successful with this. And Lucas did the same. So, what do you think, guys? Of course, it's a nice looking save, but maybe you can give some more details about that. And
I've gone first every time, so Ake, take it away.
Yeah, I think it's always a risky move to come aggressively out and then wait for your opportunity. But it's pretty obvious that it's the go-to move with these guys like Bauer and Kafka. So it's their weapon and they love to use it. In general, it is a risky move. But if it is your secret weapon, why not use it? It looks good, fans like it, and you get a lot of more followers on social media. But it is a risky move.
I have, like you say, if you have it as a specialty, then of course you should utilize that as your specialty. I just have one thing for people who are looking at moves like this. There are a couple of key components that you have to succeed with for this move to work. And it's that when you go out first, you have to get an efficient and hard stop to your motion, so that you can get additional pressure in the second move to actually like push with your leg and jump. If you don't have the hard stop to get to prepare your next push, it's going to be going out and lying down. What he does is he goes out, stops, pushes. And that's a huge difference if you have the push for the pass or if you lie down for the pass. So I don't mind it as long as you go out there and prepare for the second situation, which would be the pass. And you prepare for that by stopping efficiently, preparing your right leg in this case to have the push. If you do that, then sure. Again, I'm such a big advocate of trusting your read. So if that's what you think is going to happen, and this is what I think is going to work against it, then go with it and then see what happens and learn from it.
I actually believe that this is efficient for big goalkeepers, like tall ones. But this could be hard for goalkeepers who are maybe short ones, like I don't know, like for ladies, it's who are like shorter, faster. They should maybe prefer kind of movement, not like this kind of diving. But especially the tall ones, like I told in Czech, they are really good at this. Even Klinston, I guess, using this pretty much as well, and there are a couple more. But I think that the shorter goalkeepers, it's pretty risky for them. Don't you think so?
I would agree, but okay, it's also about the techniques. You need to practice it. If you don't practice it and you try to do it in
Troll, of course, Troll is doing this a lot as well. So he's also
he's a monster as well.
Yeah, he's a monster guy. So that's well. But is for example Pontus Lara doing that a lot?
She plays really far out because she's shorter.
Yeah, but is she doing that kind of divings that much?
Not that much, no. And here's the thing: the bigger goalies, like the one we saw now, and Trolle and me when I play, since we are bigger, we don't have the same speed, so we have to jump because we can't do it sitting up. And Lara, for example, being so quick, she would do this and then be able to go along with it. But yeah, she jumps. We actually have a still image of her game from last time where she's full in the air. So it happens, sure. And she has to jump a lot harder and further than Lucas has to in this clip. But yeah, the shorter goalies, the quicker goalies, if they can do this sitting up, like going out and then pushing it to a position on your knees, then that would be something that the taller ones couldn't do, which would be to their advantage. So I don't know. In my eyes, maybe I would guess if we were to do if we were to check X amount of games and situations and look, I would say that the shorter goalies would dive more often.
Okay.
If they challenge that far out, because they are a bit smaller, so they have to go even further out in the first situation. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just rambling now because I'm thinking as I'm talking.
Anyway, but in this case, this is the perfect sample how you should use this. And the game, he even prepared the leg to make this jump, so everything worked very well for him. Okay, guys, thank you so much. 3 more episodes are discussed, and we're gonna do more soon. So thank you for watching, and stay safe. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye-bye, guys.
Moi moi.